Your ignorance is astonishing. I have news for you, my friend. Tradition is above the majesty. Look at what?
It's like
That's a crazy
rad trad nonsense.
source. Trust me, bro.
This one's interesting.
Oh, on USCCB. Good evening. If you are wishing to read my Yahoo emails as the fate of the church and my takeover as it's true, this is crazy. Please request copies of my emails. Who is Lord in the House of Philippine Representatives? What?
I never actually looked at this profile, so I have no idea what's going on here. But it's just,
Yeah, that's crazy. This
funny
must
that
be like a bot, and they're like chat GBTing like crazy, like whatever the most eye-catching.
Jerry Maditix, our boy.
Here we go.
So he
Solemnity of
posts
the
this thing,
Immaculate Conception.
And then this comment down here.
Strange, modern, and immodest art.
Like what?
I guess there's a little bit more than just neck, but that's well above anything else, and I guess you can see her wrist.
It's
I don't
just
know if
kind of
that's a
weird.
problem.
That's the first thing they notice.
Yeah. He altered the canon of the Mass, adding St. Joseph.
He's talking about the
A
1962 missal being wrong as opposed to, I guess, the 1954 missal.
Oh, so just like naming St.
Yeah.
Joseph during the canon. A small and innocent enough crack to open up the gates of hell. We know Satan works like that. Okay, what is this guy
Satan
like? What
hates,
is this
or
guy?
Satan loves St. Joseph.
Yeah.
I was preparing to be a sedevacanist last Christmas Novus Ordo Mass 2023. I prayed in silence to Jesus 7 minutes before taking Holy Communion like this. Lord, heat my throat if that's you in communion when I take it. Let me know that it's you in the communion. Then after taking it, my stomach started to heat up 3 to 5 minutes later. Then starts aching too, all the way until I went home and went straight to the toilet, where I got a one-time diarrhea. I wonder if it's Jesus giving me that sign, but a diarrhea as a sign can't be from Jesus, right? Is it the devil? I asked for my throat to heat up, not my stomach and a diarrhea. Is it the devil? Any opinions? No
Is
comment.
this just on YouTube?
Yeah, it's probably, I don't even remember.
This is a reply to someone, but what a crazy...
Yeah, it's like, bro, you're overthinking.
That's hilarious that
everything.
you randomly saw this in a comment section. No, this is
You're
such gold.
overthinking it, bro.
No, this is crazy. Because he's like, there's so many things. He's like scrupulous about it because he's like, I asked for a sign, but it wasn't the exact sign I asked for. And if
But then-
it's diarrhea, that must be a
But
bad
then it's
thing.
like,
so it's from
but then
the
it's like if
devil.
you didn't get any sign, that means it's not Jesus in there. Like,
Yeah, I'm so
it's
confused.
just you don't get to play games like that.
Yeah. Don't put the Lord your God to the test.
Sorry, here's a very spicy one.
Jonathan. Last thing, do you consider Benedict a manifest heretic for agreeing with the view that non-Catholics in good faith can be martyrs before God?
And we can skip the quote, but here's
skip the
diamond follower.
Proselytizer. No, it's another one of his heresies. His statement, invincibly a heretic, is a manifestation of the demonic spirit he was infested with.
Someone had because it was Benedict XIV.
Yeah.
And of course,
Yeah.
he was quick to call Benedict XIV the heretic.
That's funny.
All right, this is our boy Richard Ibrani.
Oh, really?
This
Dude,
is,
some of his website's hilarious. I'm
know.
sorry. Consent form for the
so it's basically a profession
of
of faith, but look at this bottom part here. I pledge allegiance to Richard Joseph Michael Ibrani as the sole ruler of the Catholic Church in these days of the great apostasy. So you have to like sign this form, agree to all this in order to
That's
become part
crazy.
of this church.
And one thing on it, it says, it's kind of based because it's about tithing, but he says, like, since this is the only Catholic church, you have to give 10% to us. So that was
to me,
hilarious.
I mean us. I mean,
Yeah, it's crazy.
he basically considers himself a pope, essentially, like
Yeah.
sole
He pretty
ruler
much-
of the
yeah.
Catholic Church.
I mean, I don't know who else that would be.
but we don't have a pope.
1 million strong for the
Yeah,
TLM.
okay,
is this a group?
This Facebook group is a dumpster fire, and as of
Okay.
lately, it's just been like mostly sedevacantists, like infiltrating.
Which is
it.
sad.
How about you change your profile picture and not watch Lord of the Rings or Hobbit series that promotes witchcraft and
Oh
sorcery?
my goodness gracious.
Yes.
Gates of hell are
we all
tombs
know
of heretics.
Lord of
Yes,
the Rings.
churches not prevailed by heretic Francis, Sedevacant. People always like schizo at the end of these posts.
Yeah.
They like say something that's like crazy, and then at the end they just start like
they just throw
they
stuff
just
in
like
there.
say something random at the end.
This one is great. Just perfectly honest. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And Vatican Catholic turns it into an opportunity to talk about why St. Patrick didn't believe in baptism of desire, apparently.
It's just I don't know when it's gonna get through their heads that we also believe that water baptism is necessary,
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean that there's not any.
But this is just
exceptions.
funny because it's like...
Yeah, it's just like Happy St. Patrick's Day. They could just be like,
They
you
can't,
too, thanks.
yeah, well, they can't do that. They're incapable of having a normal conversation.
Yeah. They might be scared that might be a woman and they don't want to like fraternize with them.
So this is a Diamondite page. Someone else follows it.
Some of you might have seen the recent post regarding Carlo Acutis. I'm surprised you got the name right. Who engaged in false ecumenism.
Apparently he like visited an Orthodox church once or something. Something really
Whatever.
stupid. It's like...
Well, first of all, these settings probably attended a Novus Ordo mass or whatever. Anyway, Carlo Acutis also like Pokemon, which promotes elemental magic, the occult, and evolution.
Because you know when a
Interesting.
Pokemon evolves, it's like
Yeah,
secretly
evolution is
pushing Darwinian evolution.
Evolution
on your
is the
children.
worst part of it, honestly. And was a fan of quote Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Why do you have to quote him? And you also, it's supposed to have a dash.
Because he's not a real person. So you have to
I know it's not, which like other quote superheroes is a blasphemy. Oh my goodness, this is a joke account,
Yeah.
dude. This is
no,
crazy.
it's not. It's real. They post every
They
day.
edited. What did they edit? They threw in the quotations around Spider-Man
they
or
probably-
something.
Yeah, they probably forgot the quotes around Spider-Man.
Someone like put a comment. They were like, Spider-Man with no quotes. He's not real. If you took the thing for the thing, I don't know if saying it. Don't people say that saying stuff gets
if it gets
flagged or
it's not-
whatever?
it's not gonna get.
You will probably be dead in 2 years at the next. Wait, who's Father Dave Nix? Hold on. 2021.
He's a diocesan hermit who's constantly on Facebook.
Oh, is he the trans one? I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah. Due to the antibody priming that was programmed into the. I hope you repent before then of having taken it. And if you think this is a conspiracy theory, go scroll through all my Facebook posts in 2020 and see that everything predicted has already come true.
Like this is literally
So yeah,
3 years
this is
ago.
over 2 years ago, and I don't know people that have died
Like,
because of the
I personally don't know
programming.
any. I'm not gonna say there's zero. But
Oh
like,
yeah, but also it
but
would be hard to prove that it was
what
from
is-
this.
When you say you will probably be dead too, that makes me think, what? At least 50% of vaccinated people would be dead. That's what probably
more,
means,
yeah,
right?
more than
More than not.
50%. It should be you when you're addressing.
There's, like you
It
would
should
have
be
to
more than
you
50, but-
that would be. I mean, I think the last time I looked up, 270 million United States citizens got the vaccine, so that'd be like 135 million people.
And 429 comments. I hope that's people disputing him, but 70 shares. But the 368 things, there's a. If you
definitely-
look closely,
I definitely
there's a sad face. They're like,
because they're all like,
these
these
are
are.
our-
I'm so sad. My uncle
so
took
what
it.
kind
And
of
he's gonna
hermit
die.
is this?
A year after this happened, he made a blog post about
Oh,
it.
here we go. Here we go.
Recently, someone posted the above Facebook posts.
Oh, this is referencing you.
I don't remember for sure. It was me or someone else. I don't remember. The
Oh,
person who
the
posted
person-
against me must not be looking at the medical news too much, because I'm hardly ashamed of that Facebook post last year. The sad and sobering fact is that certain populations of young adults have seen all-cause mortality up 40% right now. Of course, that is not as high as I predicted, but we're only in a year into this bioweapon wreaking havoc that nobody will be allowed to name. Okay,
What?
it's just like there's so much that he just doesn't understand.
Yeah, this is
So
insanely
he's pointing
strange.
to this.
Oh
as,
yeah,
as if this is pretty close to 50%. So like I wasn't quite at 50, but I was pretty close. Actually, no. When you say mortality is up 40%, that could be like if it goes from 0.2% to 0.3%. That'd be
Yeah.
a 40% increase.
Correct.
50, but 40.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not-
let's
it's
be
not-
generous.
If
yeah.
it goes from 1% to 41%, that's what. he was
Yeah,
trying-
yeah, that's what he.
That's
yeah.
what he was trying to say, and he thinks that's what this means. Now, luckily, I know exactly what he's referring to. He's
Yeah.
referring to this guy.
This is such deep lore.
Scott Davison, CEO of One America. He's the CEO of a life insurance company.
Gotcha.
And he says that what we're seeing right now, the highest death rates we've ever seen in the history of this business. Davison said the rate among working age people, those 18 to 64 years, are up 40% in the third and fourth quarter of 21 over pre-pandemic levels. So he's comparing 2021 with pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
it's not
gee,
from-
I wonder what could be causing
Yeah.
40%. Maybe,
yeah.
of course, no.
Yeah.
COVID didn't cause any of that. It
Yeah,
was all
it's
the
not.
vaccine.
It's not comparing August of 2021 to 2 years later, which is what the post was about.
Right,
It's
yeah.
going from before COVID
No, yeah,
even happened
it-
to yeah.
What Father Dave predicted was August 2021, and then he made this, I think, August 2022, up 40%. Like,
Yeah.
the all-cause mortality from 18 to 62-year-olds up 40%. He said the data shows that COVID deaths are greatly understated.
Oh, that's not what the other guy was saying. When
Right.
he says COVID deaths, he says, "Oh, COVID vaccine deaths."
Whether it's long COVID or whether it's people who haven't been able to get to the healthcare they need because the hospitals are overrun, we're seeing those claims start to. So this guy's whole point is literally that
yeah,
this pandemic has caused havoc on my life insurance company.
yeah,
So like I don't know,
Yeah.
like Father Nix, like you're a priest, I respect you for that, but like you don't know what you're talking about.
stay praying. Don't get into science.
Alright, so that
What's the Dunning-Kruger effect? I hope that hits him soon.
what is that?
Isn't that like you start researching something and you think you know a lot, but once you get to a certain point of
You
knowledge,
realize
you
you
realize how
don't-
much
oh,
you don't
yeah,
know,
exactly.
and that's a Dunning-Kruger. So it's like you go up and then you like drop, and then you keep learning and you'll end up
I
eventually
hope
knowing
so.
stuff.
He
I
blocked,
think
he
that's
blocked
what
me on
it-
Facebook, so I don't see his posts anymore. So I don't see his posts anymore.
funny.
All right. I think you hit the nail on the I don't remember exactly what the article was about,
Yeah.
but it was some SETI article.
Some Latin name, so yeah.
Do we know the exorcisms are valid? Referring to a Novus Ordo
Oh,
by a quote, fake priest, because
Gotcha.
Novus Ordo ordinations are apparently
There's no way to accurately discern true possession and who, if anyone, was delivered. That being said, couldn't a demon leave to make a priest seem valid? Oh my goodness. This is just unfalsifiable.
And then it's like, that's a
nonsense.
great insight. I thought, all right, check out this new anti-pope just dropped. His Holiness
Sermon of
Pope
His-
Jacobus the First.
Dang,
This like
his whole dude. He like drew.
basement.
He drew on his hat.
Yeah.
He like that's like Mark. It's.
Like,
I mean,
what
it's better than I could probably do. It looks like tape. Actually, it looks better than.
He got
marker.
this. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, that's horrible.
got
That one up. That one up in the top is horrible.
Yeah, it's like,
just a
what-
bunch
what
of.
is
It's
going
just a
on?
bunch of random crosses.
He live streams mass and he turns off.
They're
the
all
comments.
different proportions too, because he's not stenciling it. Look at how different all of them are. He's got incense going on though. I wonder.
You think he'd have enough free time to
Not
do
the
this?
lamp right on the thing. That's not even a real podium, dude. That's like a music stand. Is that's not even a rosary? That doesn't look like a rosary.
Yeah, no, it's just like
Dude, and it's not candles.
There
It's not
was-
candles because his mom won't let him light
Exactly.
flames in the basement, dude. He's like,
You left the light on last night. You can't do that.
I told you to stop lighting candles down here,
and then
Jacob.
he probably had to remove the smoke alarm, the smoke
Yeah.
detectors.
No, I bet he's just not even lighting it.
Yeah.
And look at all these sheets hung up. No, but that's crazy. All those clothespins at the top and just the sheet tucked into the drop ceiling is so crazy. Oh, that's
like-
crazy.
But we got Pope Jacobus.
His mom's out here sewing these crosses into all this fabric
Yeah.
for him.
Oh, I bet. We got Pope Jacobus the First. We had Pope Boniface the Tenth, who
Yeah.
recently stepped down.
He did?
And
I
then
didn't hear
someone,
about that.
It
That's,
was a whole ordeal.
Oh, that's
and we have
crazy.
Pope Michael the Second, and then we
Yep.
have Pope Peter the Third, the Palmarian Pope.
that's
I don't know who to
taking-
pick, honestly.
Okay, taking Gregory the Very Great and Peter is crazy. Like, can you not just pick other ones? Like, that's just hilarious.
Speaking of Pope Boniface,
Oh, here we go.
because apparently this guy used to be a pagan before he became Pope.
Oh, if you apostatize into paganism, wouldn't that result in ipso facto excommunication, which would have to be lifted in confession?
Toleratus excommunicate validly assumes the papacy and then lifts his own excommunication. So it's like the whole thing is just like, I become Pope and then I lift my own excommunication. It's
Oh,
just
that's crazy.
how someone-
Someone who is excommunicated cannot become pope because they are outside of the church.
You cannot receive penance at the hands of a heretic or a schismatic.
So I guess he's saying like he repented of
I couldn't
being
go to
pagan.
confession anywhere else.
Yeah,
so,
he repented of being pagan, but he couldn't actually receive confession.
Yeah.
But that doesn't seem like an excuse. That sounds like a confession of desire to me.
All right, here's
Oh, what is this?
This is an examination of conscience from the SSPX.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. I need to look at these. Have you attended and actively participated in the new mass? Have you received Holy Communion in the hand?
This is part of an examination of conscience.
Yo.
That was the only
But
notable one. Really.
yeah, that's crazy.